Alright, hi everybody. Once again, we've got our Youth Experience podcast, and with me, I've got my friends. Should they introduce themselves?
Alright. My name's Abby.
Okay, what's your name?
Yes, okay. What do you know our name? Okay.
My name is Prince Soko.
And my name is Brian Mutanya.
My name is Bridget.
You met me say my name again. Did I say it?
Alright, my name is Adjoed. You want to say my call me Afro. Whichever name.
Just remember Afro is my last name, yeah?
Yeah, Mary shouldn't say it.
Yeah.
She's been
But
banned
you know,
from
I
saying
don't
it.
understand you. I am the one who gave you that name, so
Wait.
I don't get it. Why do you expect me not to call you that? Because I'm the one who gave you the name.
No, this is a 10-minute punishment.
Give the condition, but it was my idea. I came up with it. You carry your hair like I don't know, so what do you expect me to do?
Okay, let's carry on.
This is a record. So introduce yourself.
Please, give me space. Like you know, I like the spotlight. Hi guys, my name is Mary Kawanda. I am an actress, director, and a producer as well. Yeah, you don't want to finish your name, so it's all on you.
I didn't know that we were supposed to finish this.
No, it's
Should I tell you? Really?
I was being corporate.
Actually,
Alright,
he was
okay.
using his government.
You actually use this government instead of woman.
Okay,
And
fine.
my name is Michael.
Just me.
Just Michael.
That's fine.
Is that enough, guys?
Nah. It feels like really deep.
Okay, so Michael, that name has a meaning. In Hebrew, it means who is like the Lord. It is a question, one that when you think about and you really ponder on what the Lord is like, you will realize that nobody is like the Lord.
Amen. Amen.
Hey, this is not cheap. So I'm Christian too. Amen. Amen. So right. Without wasting much of your time, we'll be talking about mental health, and this is a very, very serious thing that's happening in the world today, because you know it affects each and everyone today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whichever place you are, community, town, country you are, mental health is one serious problem today. And you know it's getting worse and worse each day because of this technology that's coming, social media. You know, everyone wants to act as if they are all okay, but they are not okay. So I'll be asking a few questions, and you'll get to know more about what mental health is. So with me, I have a few questions that I would like to ask my colleagues here. Anybody can start. So I would like to find out from anyone. So we'll start with Abby first. Yeah. I don't know why I'm starting with you, but
It's okay.
so what is mental health? What do you understand by mental health?
For me, I think mental health is a very important aspect of our life. When you think health, a lot of people think physical health, so like sickness, well-being, but nobody really thinks about like taking care of your brain. Take care of your brain.
Yeah. No.
Can I piggyback off of that?
Yeah, sure.
That being that, like, when we take care of our brain, it actually, so basically what I'm trying to say is people focus on physical health while leaving aside mental health. But if your mental health is bad, that will affect your physical health. So it is important to focus on all of your health as a whole. The word health, like the root word of that word, literally means wholeness. So it is important to get all the pieces, all the puzzle pieces for a full circle.
Yeah, true. Prince, you may share with us also too.
That have pretty much actually clarified what mental health is. Like, mental health is you taking care of your mind, and as they say, like, it all starts in the mind. Like, however your body reacts all starts in the mind, and if you do not take care of your mind, at the end of it all, it just messes up everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
True. Brian, would you like to add on to what Princess said?
Yeah, so according to my research, I've researched to say that everyone has some sort of mental health. If I can give an example, those scenarios whereby you like close the door and then you go and then you realize that did I close the door or not? And then you go back. That is also some sort of mental health because it deals with your mind.
Yeah.
So basically, mental health is your mind. Yeah.
All right, Madam Director, actress, actor, please say something.
Bring it,
Say something.
bring it.
You are a celebrity. I'll give you a break. Sure.
Okay, alright. Anyway, I think probably everybody have already said what mental health is and stuff about deal with the brain, the whole of you actually, yeah. So as for me, I don't want to say much about the definition of mental health because I think they've already said it out already. So I know you just wanted to hear my voice, but I'll just say
There she goes. There she goes. Brilliant.
Please celebrate your
I think everyone explained what it is very well,
Yeah.
but what's important, and I think people don't always recognize, is your mental health is equally as important as your physical health, if not more important. When you're mentally well, it's easier for you to become physically well. And there's a lot that we don't talk about with that. But mental health really does matter, and when you're in the right state of mind, you are the best version of yourself.
Yeah. When you surround yourself with people that add value to your life, and you really need to choose people you are found with. People that are not going to destroy your mental health, because your mental health is a very, very big factor in life. Because once you mess up with your mental health, it will actually diminish you as a person. So, Michael, would you like to summarize a bit of what we're talking about in the mental health session? Just a bit.
One thing that really stuck with me was the idea that mental health issues, something that you are carrying, it is circumstantial. In the same way, it really clears a lot of the stigma around it. In the sense that if someone were to get sick with like a flu or something, it was based off of the environment they were in, what happened, and it was something that they couldn't choose. In that same way, when someone we're seeing the symptom of a behavior, of a deeper root, all of that is circumstantial. No one chooses today I'm gonna wake up and have the worst day ever. And then tomorrow's gonna be the same way. No one chooses that. But it is a great choice to acknowledge where you are and choose to seek help.
True.
So I think with that, I have a question, Michael. How can one tell that I got mental health issues? Because you can say it, mental health. The other people don't even know what mental health is or the symptoms of mental health. So how can one tell that I have mental health?
Can I take this question and call a friend?
Go ahead.
Well, I think mental health is right. We all have our own definitions of it. But when I think of am I struggling mentally? I think of am I experiencing episodes of depression or increased anxiety or mood swings? Am I easily irritated with people I'm constantly around, family and friends? When I start to notice those patterns and you're like, oh, maybe you should check your brain, check on yourself. Like Michael was saying, a lot of times, if you get the flu, what do? You stay home, you get better. People don't do that when they're mentally sick, or if they're struggling mentally. They don't take a day for themselves or take time for themselves to heal themselves, so it progressively gets worse.
Okay.
True. Breathe.
Yeah, and also, I think you're saying how could I tell that you have mental health issues? I couldn't.
Yeah.
You don't know what other people are going through. Mental health is personal. It is part of yourself. So I might see Abby one day and think, oh, she's the happiest person in the world, but really, she's really struggling. So what's difficult about mental health is you don't see it like a normal sickness. But also, kind of to wrap up again, what we talked about yesterday is stigma.
Okay.
There's so much stigma around mental health. When someone is physically ill, they go to the doctors. Nobody goes, oh, they did that to themselves.
Okay.
Nobody says, oh, you made yourself sick. Nobody says, oh, like, they're just having a bad day. They're ill. And it's the same thing with mental health, but that's not how we acknowledge it. Because you can't see it, because it's not as feasible, it can be really hard for people to acknowledge mental health issues in themselves or in other people.
Okay.
Really nice. So, as we should I preempt what we're talking about in the mental health session, guys? Okay, let's just talk about it a little bit, you know. Not a little bit, but just a synopsis, just a little bit, just a synopsis, you know. So, in the mental health session we had, we talked about a few drugs, you know. What kind of solutions would you give to people that are under addictions?
So people that are under addiction, I would say, firstly, mind the company that you keep. Because there's this saying that says, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. So like, if you mind the people you keep around yourself, and like keep away from those that actually pull you to that certain life of drugs and substance abuse, like that would actually increase your chances of actually getting out of that life.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think one other way is, in all honesty, God, man.
Yes. Yeah. Whoever who's got a mental health problem out there, a friend or something. I think I shared something with Michael yesterday during the discussion, right?
The lemon.
Our lab, our own lab.
Oh yeah, on the lab.
The boys lab.
The
The boys
lab.
lab. The boys lab. We shared something yesterday about that deal I told you about. Who had a mental health problem?
And then he made
Oh,
this
ah,
guy.
yes, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael.
So I guess a big part of that is if your step of faith, if your step of stepping out on what you believe can be possible, you being sober, you believe you can be free from this thing that is hurting you every day.
Yeah.
It could be as simple, that step could be as simple as you telling a friend, as you reaching out to someone you trust who can encourage you and can strengthen you, can help you towards the goal that you so strongly desire. So, yeah.
Okay, so with that, I guess I have another question. Yeah, now this one's going to.
Madam, that should be the last question, you know.
No, actually, I got more questions. Yeah, I got a lot of questions. I want to know more. Okay, let's say what's his knowledge is what? Power, right?
Hey.
So please, I want to know more. So just relax and sit back. Yeah, so. Yeah, I want to talk about mental health. I know it doesn't just affect the person who has condition mental health. It also affects other people, other relationship and all that. So I just want to get a little bit of info. What can happen to the people around you when you don't even understand yourself? You haven't even discovered that you have mental health. You're just living your life like that. How does that affect other people who are surrounded, your family members, friends, and all that?
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
that's not your question.
Whose question is it for?
It's for very not yours. Yeah, so just relax and sit back.
Hey,
Majena Sula?
it affects other people in a lot of ways. When you struggle with mental illness, you're missing a part of yourself. You're far from your values, from your higher power, and that affects how you behave. And oftentimes you don't always recognize who you are. You do things that you would never have expect yourself to do. And it takes acknowledging that there's an issue for you to be able to reverse that and help your relationships.
Nice one. Did you hear that?
Oh, talking about relationships.
Oh God, do not go there. Do not. I know what you're about to say. I understand. Michael, Abby, please do not pay attention to that, guys. Okay, literally, don't.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't even see him.
You know,
Okay, no, it's the other Mary.
can we
It's
spill
the other Mary.
You wanna
Which
spill the
other
beans?
Mary?
Can we spill the beans?
Oh,
Yes,
Can we
so
spill the
this
beans?
is a safe space.
You shouldn't say that.
Wonderful. You know what, Abby? In our last session for the podcast, she agreed to say she's going to talk about something she went through. You remember that?
Yeah. She went through relationship stuff.
Oh my God.
Gets
Yeah.
big baby.
She was heartbroken.
Oh jeez.
And we're there, we're like, Madam Director, these things happen.
Yeah.
We're comforting her. We tried to make her laugh. And she was laughing.
Yeah.
And
She was like,
what did she say? She was like, guys, I love you
I
guys.
love you guys.
This is
Yeah.
why we're here. This is why we're
You
here.
Yeah, I do. I noticed that. I said that, okay? I did, okay? But that time I was, a little bit mourning. You shouldn't just that either. I didn't mean I'm gonna say it.
But you said you were going to tell the people about your
Oh yeah. Man, I mean, like, let's keep your word,
You're a
man.
director.
You're the director.
Christ's sake.
It happens.
Alright, okay. So
Your mental health was...
I did, and then I was in my bed. This guy called me. And you called me or telling me something about it. He was
Oh,
like,
no.
oh yeah, when you guys were coming, actually.
When Jay called, you were actually crying.
She was actually crying.
She was actually crying.
I was there. You are crying.
What do you mean? I was in my bed. What do you mean you were there? In my room? So yeah, I was really down that time, and my thinking capacity was overboard because I was having some.
Mental breakdown.
Yes, there was so many things was coming to my head. I was trying to find a reason why he did what he did. So I was just focusing on him, ignoring everybody, my family. Even I got a little brother. His name is.
But you didn't ignore me. Wow.
You called me.
You didn't ignore me.
Honey, you're not that important. Shish.
You're a counselor, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So I was ignoring everybody. I was just focusing on my pain only, and I was trying to find a solution to what happened to us or to him. Why did he come up like that? So I was really in pain. I was in pain. Not anymore. I moved on. So what happened was this guy called me, and then we're like, hey, there's a situation at his life. There's some guests are coming and all that, and give me that. And then I don't know if he heard that I was sad and my voice was a bit down. He was like, what's up? What's wrong? And I was like, I was okay. I'm good. They're like, no, I know you. You talk too much. You don't sound good. You're a talkative person. Your voice is always high all the time. So what's going on? Well, I stood by for a beat. Did I? Yeah, I stood by for a beat. And then I was like, Jay, I'm going to be a sister. I'm going to be a sister. I don't want to date anymore. I don't want to do anything.
Exactly what you kept saying.
I'm going to be a sister because I am tired of you guys breaking my heart. I literally told him that, but I tell him a lot of stuff, and I don't even know why.
It's a
But I
little
do.
thing.
Yes, so I'm going to be a sister. I'm done with relationships and all that. Like insisting I'm gonna be a sister for now on. I'm not gonna date anymore because you guys are ruining my life. You're ruining my mind. And right now I'm trying to find a reason what happened, but I cannot. I was just beating myself and asking myself questions about somebody who made a decision about something. I didn't even know what happened. So like I was really, really down. And this guy, yes, he did. He helped me out. He did. Yes, he gave me some good advice that kind of worked me, but it didn't work me up then and then. Okay, it went first. It processed a little bit, and that's when I woke up. Yeah, he gave me really good saying. He said something like, "Hey, you're beautiful." He said that.
It didn't really come from me.
You said you want me to. You told me to say. You told me to say it.
I'm still trying to process.
You said-
That was into some
Yeah,
purpose.
I know. But he said something like, "Hey, you're beautiful. You're worth it, and don't beat yourself over the lie." I'm sure you're gonna find another one. And for you being a sister, no problem. I'll escort you if you wanna be your sister. I'll escort you to go to a convent and be a sister. But for now, stop beating yourself. He's not the one for you. You find another one. But then I didn't really pay attention to it because I was in pain. So
Bro, you have
I
those
like-
words in you.
I was like, okay, it's fine. And then I just went in my blankets again, cried a beat, and brother. And I felt like his words came back again in my brain. Like boom, one more time. Hey Mary, why are you crying? Look at yourself. You're beautiful, you're talented. you're worth it. And I always come with this word, and I felt like me coming back again to myself. I was in the down. I was in a deep shit. Oh, sorry. And it's a free space. It's a free space. I won't say that.
We understand.
Yeah, but I come back to that because of his words. And
We understand. You.
yeah. So yeah, I think you got what you wanted. I said it.
No,
Okay, let's just add up on that. Like, when I feel like checking up on people is like one really important aspect of mental health. Cause I mean, like, just in this very scenario right now, if let's put it like, okay, if Jared hadn't called this human being here, what exactly
Call her,
would
madam.
Madam D?
Yeah.
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 If he hadn't called Mary, like, what exactly? Mental health would have actually slowly deteriorated, like, gotten worse and worse. But like the fact that he decided to call her and check up on her, she like got better. He helped her out of a hard time. So I feel like checking up on people is like of utmost importance. Even if it's just like, hi bro, I just wanted to check up on you. Just like that. You may never know you're saving a life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 1 minute. No.
What?
30 seconds.
No, 2 minutes.
Let's go.
Okay. What is the still on checking up on people? There are scenarios whereby people have gone deep into mental health that we call them mad people. So I don't know what can we do as people who are like, okay, we are okay somehow, to help those people instead of being scared of them, because we run away when we see them. Like, no, they are like they're always upset. They just want to hit you with something, and then you're scared. What can we do to help them out?
You give them love.
Mm-hmm.
Same way we talked about earlier. When you get sick, it's not because you wanted to be sick. When you are mentally sick, it's not because you wanted to be mentally sick. And it can be really scary and really difficult to work with those people. But at the end of the day, they still deserve love.
And like the systems being in place as well. Like you can get a flu shot. You can go to the hospital and seek medical attention. Having systems in place where you can go and see a counselor, you can go to a medical clinic, you can go somewhere, even like Youth Life, being able to just talk about what you're going through with other people who are going through similar things. Having systems in place are an important part of helping those who are in need.
Anyways, these were our this was our conclusion, guys. We could give you more and more and more. A lot of experiences here. But due to time, I think we're going to have our coffee or drinks. We'll leave you for today. You know. So you can only get these discussions at Youth Life Project, and I'm the ambassador for Youth Life Project, one of the ambassadors, and a few other ambassadors here, and my friends from Collaborers. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the correct name?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Come on, Akash, I'm still great.
Just to name you.
You know what my friend says? He says, greatness takes time. So take your time.
My guy.
That's my friend.
And I mean, not only that, guys, we are having a Youth Life experience on Saturday next week.
20th.
Then the 20th, and our theme is drug substance abuse. Please come you showcase your talent. Come you sing, come you dance. This guy dance. You can do drama and all that. Come on, and what all those prizes? Prizes, guys. you come and get. He said it's actually I don't even speak. He's a Bemba person, you know.
I'm not Bemba.
It's just the name, but he doesn't even know how to speak the language.
Not even greeting.
Just the name.
Okay, you guys are putting me on.
Yes.
Okay. Bye for now. Bye. See you next time.
See you next week.
So,